we're rolling. I'm clicked on the post. Might have done it from right. So, first question: turbo diesel engine you got there, and I can see the vacuum pipe that goes to the inlet manifold and boost diaphragm. So, why do you suspect valve stem seals? I guess you're smoking. You've got smoke. If the smoke is sweet and sickly, it's oil. If it burns your eyes and your throat, it's diesel. I've had people on here going, "No, diesel's black smoke," and it's not. At the end of the day, that's dodgy injectors. You get black smoke, dodgy injectors. But overfueling, diesel is an oil, so when they're overfueling, stuck open. So black smoke can be lack of air or just badly calibrated. Normally taking the air filter out can lessen the black smoke. But yeah, so I had this conversation with someone. They're like, "No, white smoke is oil." Well, diesel is oil. So getting back to the point, why can you see that they're cracked, or are you just getting a lot of white smoke? If you're getting a lot of white smoke, is it sweet? Put a piece of board or cloth over the exhaust, rev it up. If it's black, it's oil. If it's just wet, then it's diesel. But a very, very distinctive difference in the smell. Burning oil is sweet. Burning diesel will burn your nose, eyes and throat. So, getting back to the point, there's two ways to do it. So you've got a U25 engine. Not sure if you put that there, but timing belt kit, injector pump timing, right? So that shows you how to get. I mean, yes, you can. Some do have flywheel marks, some don't. So there's a sensor on the back of the engine. Take that off, you'll see a mark, a notch in the flywheel. Once that notch in the flywheel comes round, outer two cylinders are at top dead centre. Now, before everyone goes screaming, no, you can't do that. To time up these injector pumps from new, they dropped a valve onto the piston, wound it back. This is what all this video is explaining. Wound it back, anything up to 12 degrees, I was told by Diesel Dave. Engine was timed up like that, and then like a lead crimp was put on the injector pump anti-tamper seal, and that gave the setting anything from whatever to. But I'm sure it goes back 3 mil. Anyway, that's not your way. You can get top dead centre, and then you can turn, that'll be the 2 outer pistons, and then you can get top dead centre 2 inner pistons by 1 revolution of the engine. Yeah. So right, 2 seconds. I've just got to take the phone out of the holder. What's going on? Removing valve stem seals, sorry, without removing the head. Someone asked questions, so this is how you do it. Okay, so you would need either what's going on here. Most recent, I don't want that. I'll just go back in it. So you would need either an old glow plug, which is what I've used, or if it's DI, like Transit DI engine, I had an old injector that I'd stripped down because there's no glow plugs on them. So yeah, that's the ins and outs and ups and downs. You don't have to. My point is, if you get the piston up to top dead centre, or before you get it, so if you don't want to use compressed air and you want to push the valve down onto your piston, which, you know, I can hear them all screaming now, no. So my point is, before you get your pistons up to top dead centre, if you're going to do it that way, get a socket. That's how you, I don't know how you remove collets, but anyway, get a socket, put it on the valve spring and give it a few taps, yeah? It's not going to come apart, but you're just loosening up the collet, yeah? If you do it without compressed air and you do it on top of a piston, just bear in mind what you're doing, what you're pushing down on. Don't go hitting it with hammers and things like that, you know what I mean? But a little kiss to the piston is not going to hurt it, but at the end of the day, you need, if it's valve stem seals that you need to do, you need to break them collets. They can be a pain. I'm going to stop waffling on, but factory, when they built these engines, factory setup of the injector pump was valve dropped with a depth gauge on top of the valve, rocking on the piston, and a depth gauge into the injector pump, which was a Lucas Honley special angle. So I'm going to stop waffling on. But back to my original question. Is this due to white smoke? Can you visually see cracked stem seals? If it is down to white smoke, put a board in front of the exhaust, rev it up. If you don't get splatters of oil on it from cold, then I would be guessing it's a diesel smoke. But anyway, I'll stop waffling on. Cheers and bye.